All right, nation, really appreciate you all. Thank you all for tuning in. Want to be able to talk to you guys straight up talk. Did Dak Prescott play above his expectations or below it? Those are the two things that I want to know. Now, if he played right at it, then I can probably give you that wiggle room there. The guy was drafted in the 4th round for a reason. Here's the thing, and it was by chance that he got his position to play the Dallas Cowboys football as it relates to head quarterback. Because at the end of the day, when you look at it collectively speaking, when you look at the total picture of everything, you'll say to yourself, man, Tony Romo had to go down, Jamil Showers had to go down, even Sanchez, I believe he was in that particular system. He had to figure out ways to see if he could be implemented into this system. Kellen Moore had to go down. You see, it was so many things, so many obstacles to occur for Dak Prescott to be the quarterback. Now, since 2016, I do know that the quarterback gets the record. That's just how it goes. Now, we have yet to have a losing season, although we've been out of the mix, out of the playoff in 2017 as well as last year. So we can look back at it and say, well, if only the Cowboys drafted a better quarterback, if only the Cowboys played better in that particular spot. I will say this, if the Cowboys were looking for a quarterback to play better or to be better, then guess what they would have had to do? They would have had to do this right here. First and foremost, they would never drafted Ezekiel Elliott. They would have went and looked at this situation and said, we are in the Carson Wentz sweepstate. We are in the Jared Goff sweepstate. Whatever it may be, we're going to move up from that 4th overall draft pick in 2016 and get a quarterback. No, they didn't build this team for Dak Prescott. They built this team directly for Tony Romo. The running back was supposed to have been able to recapture that moment that happened for us in 2014. That's the bottom line. They wanted a running back, a dynamic running back, to get into this system to perform like we were doing in 2014. It is 2020 now. 2014 was 6 years ago. You see? So Dak Prescott is our quarterback, regardless of how you guys look at it. Yes. We see the likes of the Deshaun Watson. We see the likes of Lamar Jackson and the Patrick Mahomes, who was drafted after Dak Prescott in another year or what have you. They are fantastic. We can't be looking around and pointing fingers at, oh, this guy and that guy and this guy and that guy. We have to understand that the guy that we do have, it goes back to say this right here. He's playing above his expectations, and people are putting him on a platform that he don't belong in, basically. But however, Dak Prescott, his overall collective body of work and his stats, he improved from every year, from 2016 to 17, 18 to 19 to 20. Hey, we're going to see what Mike McCarthy is going to improve him on, in so many factors too. So don't spoil what you have, Cowboy Nation. I understand. I know for a fact that a lot of people may look at this thing and say to themselves, you know what, Law? Forget you, man. Forget the Cowboys. I can't stand the Cowboys. But if you look at the total picture and you gaze it from the outside looking in, that's why I don't get that much hate from the Eagles, from the Green Bay Packers fans, from the Washington Redskins, the 49ers, the Giants fans. They come on the channel and say, Law, man, you speak the truth, man. I support your channel, man. Because it's most of the time, it's the Cowboys fans that I go back and forth with. Our own internal warfare, the civil war within the war. The Cowboys fans are sitting there saying that they can't stand Dak Prescott, but all he did from 2016 to now is won us games. Oh, Law, hold on. He can't beat a team that's above 500. That's the new narrative. That's the new picture that the media is putting out there. Because they didn't say it in 2016, 17, 18. You see what I'm saying? There's always something that he got to overcome. Oh, he can't pass for 30 touchdowns. He does it. Well, you know, it was against garbage time. Like, he's the only quarterback that ever passed the ball in garbage time. Oh, Law, hold on. You don't want to say that. You don't want to say that. But I'm going to say it because I'm Law Nation. LAW Nation. Follow me on all platforms. Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, MySpace, you know how it goes, Black Planet, Facebook, I'm everywhere. But I'm gonna tell you guys this, oh, there's a certain quarterback that got crazy numbers. But this quarterback, yeah, he got him a Super Bowl, which is cool. But I can tell you this, give me that coach. Give me that coach, and maybe we would have had a Super Bowl too with my guy, Tony Romo. There's this guy that went 7-9, 7-9, 7-9. But they never get that type of hate image painted upon them. But this quarterback went 7-9, 7-9, 7-9. Passed for all types of records. Passed for all types of yards. Matter of fact, got a loaded team 2 years in a row. No ring. It don't ring a bell, right? Got the best wide receiver money can buy. Oh. How many rings of that particular team got? I'm not even going to say their name because I know that their fan base is going to get all butthurt and they're going to try to say, well, you can't make that comparison. This thing happened and that thing happened. The league conspired against them and these sorts of things. Like the league don't call tripping calls on us that's never been seen before. Like a league don't say a catch, no catch, never been happened before. Or like a league, the NFL league can literally see that they got one of our defensive interior linemen that wore number 95 at the time getting chokehold. And they sitting there saying to themselves, oh, that's not a hold. You see? Oh, or a blatant barely grazes this Aaron Rodgers guy on the helmet in his sportsmanlike conduct or hand to the helmet or stuff like that. So I'm telling people to stop saying that because I encourage you all to look up the payment categories of Matthew Stafford and let me know what Matthew Stafford ever won. How many playoff victories Matthew Stafford got to? Oh, Matty Ice, Matt Ryan. I know he went to the Super Bowl. He was 28-3 and still managed to lose the game. We can go on and on and on. And everybody that's talking about Carson Wentz, oh, he's the best thing since sliced bread in the NFC East. I got, dare I say, Cowboys fans sitting there saying, oh, Carson Wentz, he's this, man, he's fantastic. He would do this and he would do that. People fail to realize we did have Jason Garrett as our head coach. Give me, all right, I tell you what. Eagles, we'll make a fair trade with you. We give you, at the time, we give you Jason Garrett, you see, and we get your wide receivers, you see. oh, by the way, let me get Zach Ertz. Let's flip this team around and you guys get Jason Garrett. I guarantee you won't be saying the same thing. Look, the way the Philadelphia Eagles won their particular Super Bowl was this way. They ran the rock. For those who are out there saying, fly, Eagles, fly. No, it was run, Eagles, run. Everybody know they ran the ball right into the Super Bowl. On top of that, the way they beat us last year, the final game, and people fail to realize Dallas Cowboys won the first one. So it's still 1-1 head-to-head matchup versus Dak Prescott versus Carson Wentz. The last time they dispute or the last time they fought each other in a particular game, it was 1-1. You see what I'm saying? But this is the thing where people fail to realize and people fail to bring up. This thing right here. They don't use their wide receivers anyway. They don't. Alshon Jefferson, the reason, whatever his name is, the reason why he was able to catch balls when he were able to catch balls or what have you, because of the tight end, baby. Those tight ends set up the way they scheme and schematic is built around the running game and using the middle of that field. Look, the wide receivers, when they say the Dallas Cowboys got whooped and beat down by some practice squad, the Walmart All-Stars, go back and watch the game. Go back and watch those games that Carson Wentz supposedly won. It was the defensive front four stepping up. On top of that, utilizing the middle of the field. The one pass that the wide receiver was able to catch, number 84, was off a wheel route. The wide receiver versus the linebacker. So, it goes to show, I want you guys, and I encourage you guys to watch the All 22, watch the film, and the film will not lie to you to kick it. When you watch the film, you will say, man, the Eagles, the way they won back in 2017 was through the running game, using the middle of the field with their tight ends and playing good defense with their front four. But Cowboys fans will go back and forth. That's why it was interchangeable. That's why you can put Carson Wentz in that offense. You can put whatever the other kid that won, the only quarterback that ever won them a Super Bowl, Foles in that game, and you can win. Hell, you can put in anybody. You can put there, I say, let's say this, Cowboy Nation. You can put in Dak Prescott in that system, and they would have won. You say. So people fail to realize that. So don't spoil what you have by desiring the things that you don't. Because at one point, we wished and dreamed that we had a quarterback that can be consistent. And so far right now, I will say, Super Bowl or bust every year. I want people to lower their expectations. I want people to stop sitting there saying to themselves that, oh, Carson Wentz did it this way, and although he didn't win the Super Bowl, he was the reason why they won the Super Bowl. That crazy stuff, the guy never won a playoff game. And also, I want people to stop looking at it like, oh, Russell Wilson, within his second or third year, he won the Super Bowl. That wasn't Russell Wilson. Y'all would, look, if Russell Wilson was on this team and averaging the amount of yards per play that he averaged, and the touchdown to interception ratio, you guys would still be mad about that. You see, that Super Bowl, they had the Legion of Boom. We are not nowhere close to being the LOB. Maybe this new defensive coordinator can figure things out, but we're nowhere close during that time frame from 2016 to now. Close to the Legion of Boom. We still trying to figure out who our strong safety is. And on top of that, our linebackers, we love them. Jaylon Smith swiping, all on first take, undisputed. Hey, we will see what he's going to do this year, but he's nowhere close to their linebackers that they had on their particular team as it relates to collective linebacker play, health-wise and beyond. We didn't have a dog like a Richard Sherman. Come on. We didn't have somebody that can flip the field on their special teams. And on top of that, to put the cherry on the top of everything, of course, beast mode. Beast mode. You can say, okay, Ezekiel Elliott beast mode, but beast mode was beast mode. Look, beast mode didn't give a dog. Sometimes I see Ezekiel Elliott, hey, he's not like a beast mode at that time when they won the Super Bowl. On top of that, with the other cherry on the top, come on. Jerry Jones know it, and Stephen Jones know it, and anybody else that have eyes that can see the game know that. Carroll versus a Jason Garrett are not the same, not in the same wheelhouse, not even in the same parking lot. Come on, let's be real. Let's be real with ourselves, Cowboy Nation. So, with that being said, like I said, 79. Y'all look up that quarterback. Y'all look up that quarterback with all of the weapons. Yes, the quarterback only got one more Super Bowl than Tony Romo, one more Super Bowl than Dak Prescott. Look that quarterback up, you see. But got all of the stats. And nobody never, ever mentioned garbage time. And I'm not putting my quarterback, Dak Prescott, in the same arena. But come on, spade is a spade. All quarterbacks get garbage time numbers and stats. But it is what it is. But I will say this, Cowboy Nation. Hit that like button, share this content. Let that friend, neighbor, foe know where to go when they want to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. Look, let's look back, sit back at it. Even when we want to look at the raw numbers and say since 2016, there's only 2 or 3 quarterbacks that's ahead of Dak Prescott in collective wins, and we play to win games. Now, shout out to Pat Mahomes. The guy's made into a lab, made from some type of, he's an alien from outer space. Fantastic quarterback, wonderful guy, wonderful guy. I don't think we had the opportunity to draft him. So, we back to the drawing boards. Lamar Jackson, you can say we had an opportunity to draft him instead of LVE. But I would say, with this particular staff during that time, look, trust me, y'all crucified Dak. Y'all been crucified Lamar Jackson as well. Let's be real with it. I don't have to lie to kick it. You guys know how this thing go. Hit that like button again, man. That's my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go, Cowboys.